Do you know why the saying goes, watch what you ask for because you just might get it? We're going to talk about it. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Married to Medicine. This is season 11, episode 11. I call it Old Snake Eyes because that's what this was given, Old Snake Eyes. It was a mess. But before I even get to this, because this has been 3 weeks. This is for week 4, actually, in the making, trying to get to this point. This is 3 episodes. It's one situation. It took 3 episodes to get there, and then we had a week off for the Super Bowl. So in actuality, it has taken us a month to get here. A month. And I guess it was worth the wait because a holy mess. But I'm going to go here first before we even get into it, because I think this is the mess that you wanted until you actually got it. Okay, so let's start here. Quad. Remember, Quad was like the baby of the group. Remember? When we first came into this world. Quad had the newest marriage of all of them, of Jackie and Simone and Mariah, and there was no Dr. Heavenly then. But Quad had, Toya and Eugene. But again, marriage-wise, Quad was the newest wife. So they always kind of looked at her like the young one that they were bringing in, okay? So, and they always felt like they had to mentor her and show her this, that, thing, and the other. So the show's been doing very well. The show's doing very well. It's still here, 11 seasons. They doing their thing. But, the buzz started about, it's starting to get a little boring. This, that, thing, and the other. Oh, it needs a shakeup. Oh, we need to add something. Oh, they need to get rid of some people. That whole thing. So the shakeup brings different people. And it's different types of people, even within the same realm. What it actually brought and what they were saying without saying is, we need some younger people in here. We need some younger blood in here. We need some younger people to attract a younger crowd to watch the show so that the show can grow. Same thing that happened over at Real Housewives of Atlanta. They need younger people. Ergo's Shamia, Portia. They need younger people to attract the younger crowd to bring them in. We're already sold. That 40 plus crowd, we're already sold. So now you need the 25 to 35, 36, 37, I'll say 25 to 40 group. So you got to bring something they can relate to. So you need to bring some younger, attractive, interesting people. And younger people are just that. They're younger. And they move around more, okay? That's always been the thing that separated Married to Medicine from the other reality shows, is the maturity level. Yes, they have really silly arguments and they fall out with each other and everything like that, but they have a different type of way of handling things because they are a mature crowd. They're an older crowd. Now, what has happened in essence, now we got Dr. Mimi that came in, her and her husband. You got Phaedra. Phaedra done brought in Sheik, and Sheik is young. And then you got Sweet Tea done come along and latched herself onto Dr. G. So you have this, and then we got King and Quad. Quad was always considered one of the younger ones. In essence, what has happened, Dr. Jackie, Simone, Dr. Jackie and Simone have literally become like the babysitters. The babysitters. Toya is the messy cousin who's almost auntie age, and Dr. Heavenly is the messy ass auntie. She's the auntie that stirs up stuff. But in essence, for all the newer people and Quad and King coming in, they're like babysitting them. Is how it feels. It feels like they're babysitting them and they thinking they guiding them somewhere. And here these is grown. They're grown. They are grown. But their drama is a little more marketable than the drama that you had with like Jackie and Curtis and all of that stuff. So this is the thing. Watch what you ask for. You wanted to sweeten the pot by dropping the age of the show and making the show more vibrant. Okay, cool. It looks good, but overall, the maturity level of the show is gone. The maturity level, I'll say it again for the ones in the back, the maturity level of Married to Medicine is gone. It's gone. Yes, y'all started off with a fight. Yes, there was a fight in the very first season. Yes, that's what put them on the map. That fight between Mariah and Toya. But again, and there was some other little stuff, but just the way in which things work and the way people move. This little thing they had here and the way that it broke out into, it wasn't just a fight, it broke out to a melee. It was about to be a melee, okay? This is what young people bring. Young people move faster. See, you could go catch Heavenly and Contessa because them old bitches, they, you know, they ain't trying to fight, really. They just, they got, and you know, you got to go grab them real fast, you know, say, come on, y'all. But did you see how King shot across that beach after Gregory, baby? Gregory wasn't ready. He said, whoa, what? He wasn't ready. And the guys wasn't ready to be stopping King. I said, child, look like football and everybody running in the same direction. What is going on? So it is what it is. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? I'll leave that one with y'all. I know what I think. I'm just going to leave it there. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Y'all tell me what y'all think. It's just a thing. It just is welcome to reality TV. It is what it is. Next thing will happen, baby, you usher in the young people that we're trying to get rid of the old ones. That's how it works. Anyway, so I had to get that off my chest. Okay. You asked for this. Y'all, the crowd, y'all asked for this. Y'all wanted a shakeup of characters. Y'all wanted new people. So here you go. Bravo, you wanted it because you wanted new eyes on the show, but at what cost? Now it's a different show, as far as I'm concerned. And that's all I got to say about it for now. I'm very patient. We'll speak about it more as this goes on. We'll see how it goes. We'll talk about it more. You know I will revisit it. Okay, so here we go. So Gregory still talking crazy and Sweet Tea don't get it. Baby, your husband still is hooked on Quad. Flat out. Ain't no ifs, ain't no ands, ain't no buts. Your husband is still hooked on Quad. It's everybody's saying it to you. You're seeing it for yourself. Even when you're doing things in real time, you're on what happens live this evening with Andy, and it was so evident, girl, he's still hooked, he's still jealous, and all that was being discussed right in front of your face. You still was sitting over there looking stupid, like it ain't going on. It is what it is. Ain't nothing you can do. You can't shake that for him. He have to shake that himself whenever it happened. And you're a better woman than me to be sitting there and walking through that with him, because I would not. I would not walk through that with him while he's embarrassing me at every step and every turn and every corner. Nope, Greg, it wouldn't happen. But he told her flat out, I apologize to you for yelling at you, but I'm not going to apologize for how I feel or how I felt. You're not going to apologize to me at the fact that you are jealous of King, still in love with your ex-wife. You got my ass sitting here like an idiot, and you lose your cool and embarrass the both of us. You're not going to apologize to me for that? Not a problem. Not a problem, because there wouldn't be another chance to apologize, because I'd be gone, baby. He just been looking at the back of my head, honey. You already got him. You already married him. You married him. Remember what you said about getting to the money? That's what I be doing, getting to the money. Involuntary. Run me that. You want to embarrass me? Okay, that costs. Now, once they broke out, we on to the next day. Dr. Mimi and her husband and went on out with Toya and Eugene. They hanging out with them. And Dr. Mimi, now I've been wanting you to shut up, Dr. Mimi, because you just be speaking about this stuff with these people. And I'm like, well, you're going to get some in trouble. But I had to say, okay, Dr. Mimi. Dr. Mimi flat out told Toya, baby, you are the match that lit the flame. Flat out. Like she went, Toya tried to talk her way out of it, tried to backpedal, pussy pop. She said, no. You lit that flame for that conversation and how that conversation ended up going. And that's what Toya was. But it was uncomfortable. But why did you have to say it? And she kept saying, I was saying that I was uncomfortable. Then her husband said, no, you said it is uncomfortable. Said you didn't speak about you. You said that too, but you were saying how uncomfortable it was for them. You were speaking for them. And she said again, you were the match that lit the flame. And she was. But that's her part. She ain't got no storyline. That's what she do. And later on, she starts some more shit. So that's what Toya is here for. That's the messy older cousin that's almost old enough to be your auntie. That messy. Okay, moving on. So now we're going to go over to the room where Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly and Simone are speaking about the whole situation. And Dr. Heavenly says she thought the whole thing was funny, because that's Dr. Heavenly. She thought the whole breakout of it was a kiki. Jackie and Simone were not entertained with it at all whatsoever. And then they just let Jackie in on the fact of all this stuff about Apollo, and that Apollo's coming and blah, 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 blah. Jackie and Simone are worried about Apollo coming. And they're looking at Heavenly like, what kind of mess did you kind of stir up here? That's her job as well. Now. Once they go, they're going on out on this little boat. They're going out to a sandbar out on a little island. So they didn't already haven't even talked to Apollo. Get it all set up. This is the setup for Phaedra. Because remember, Phaedra they don't have nothing on Phaedra. Phaedra, and let me just start here. This is going to be one of those weird episodes where y'all deal with me, and I'm going to be saying stuff that you ain't never thought that you would hear me say. Never thought it. Keep watching. Okay, so they call him. Okay, Apollo, this, that, the other. Apollo show up. Boom. He shakes the thing up. He done brought Sheereen with him. I said, help me somebody. So here comes Sheereen. Now it's awkward. Because now we got Chic. Because that was the whole thing. Heavenly was irritated at the fact that Phaedra brought Chic, knowing that Apollo was coming. Excuse me. Phaedra's not married to Apollo. Phaedra doesn't owe Apollo anything. Now, on this, Dr. Heavenly, I got to get in your ass because you sound crazy and foolish. Phaedra does not owe Apollo anything except access to those two boys. She don't even allow Apollo in her house. So why does it matter what she's doing? Now, where the issue is that you brought Apollo's ass into her space because she's with y'all. She is part of your space. Y'all brought him into her space to make her uncomfortable. And then you're saying, that you wanted them to see how being divorced actually can work out, but it ain't working out. And you know that. They are nice around their kids, but other than that, what else in their divorce worked out? Their divorce was a mess, and it's still a mess. Like I said, he ain't loud in her house. So all of that is some bullshit. All of that's some bullshit. Y'all were trying to get at Phaedra. That's all it was. This was a slick dig at Phaedra. Hey, that's your job. That's for the show. But to actually be having an attitude with Phaedra because she's sport. Do you know who Phaedra is really? Phaedra, see, I told y'all there's gonna be some stuff that y'all want. Phaedra is literally a veteran of reality television. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to move. She knows how to deliver a knockdown read. Y'all don't remember the read about the pizza box and the sperm? Y'all don't remember that? When she wore Kenya out? Oh, yeah, I said it anyway. All them twirl folk. Phaedra wore Kenya Moore out during that damn reunion when she read her ass down about going down there and getting that sperm sample and the talking about a homeless man in a pizza box. She wore them. She knows how to play this game. She knows how to play it very well. There goes how she on y'all. Only thing that happened was something that you didn't plan. You didn't plan for Sheereen to be there. Now Sheereen being there did get up underneath her skin, but she had something for Apollo's ass. She had Sheik, and then the more we found out, Apollo's ass is just like Gregory. Apollo ain't over Phaedra either. I said, help me somebody. That's when it started getting real interesting to me because Apollo is vocal. He's always been vocal. He was very vocal about how he was feeling, how he thought it was some weird shit that she would even do all that and this, that, and he had an attitude. Now, 7 years done went by. They've been separated out for 7 years. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm Team Phaedra today. I ain't never thought I'd say that. I'm Team Phaedra today. Phaedra did exactly what she needed to do. Now, it was kind of rough. I mean, we ended up finding out that Sheik is really closer to Apollo than what was. They're actually friends, like for real. Like, hey, he laid out to he know them. Nigga, you go to their house for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Talk about you know them. You messy too. Oh, Sheiky is all messy bitch. Okay. And see, Sheereen was feeling some type of way. Sheereen was feeling some type of way because of the way that Apollo was feeling, and he was being vocal. And she was looking like a damn fool. Let's go back to the fact that Sheereen basically was creeping with Apollo on Phaedra. Okay, so Phaedra's always been pretty much a thorn on your side. So we wasn't so sure that it was like this, but now we see that Apollo's still hooked on his ex-wife. And if we seen it, don't you know that Sheereen see it? And Sheereen was worked. And she was being just as nasty. She gonna tell y'all all about Sheik's business. Oh, he's everybody's man. Y'all need to stop talking about he's her man. He's not her man. He's everybody's man in Atlanta. Baby, that was a dig at Sheik and a dig at Phaedra. And then here come Toya. Here come Toya again. Now Toya going to do the questioning thing on Sheik. And Sheik, I said, ooh, he messy because he was giving Toya, he was being very flippant with Toya. And asked her, why did you ask me questions? I'm going over there. I was like, yeah, he's a sassy man. He's a sassy man. I said, okay, all right. And Jackie and all of them is just kind of looking like, okay. And then Sheereen sitting over there, and she going, next thing you know, we got a whole thing. Here come Apollo. It's like a whole thing. Like it became like a whole thing. I'm like, all right, so we have it all the way out. Have it all the way out. Sheik have his little words. Then Apollo come over, the two of them get talking, and he tells them basically, well, you know, we boys, and you no, this ain't cool, this, that, and the other. And he like, man, I don't care. So now we got them. They done Sheik and Apollo then butted heads. But you know, whatever. He basically gave Apollo, man, child, you like me like that? I ain't like you all like that. Child, I don't think about you. Which was kind of cold. That's saying a lot about Sheik. Because who dates their best friend's exes? I'm not a fan of that in any way, shape, or form. I think it's horrible. I think it's horrible. I really do. Obviously, so does Apollo, but he was feeling some kind of way. But again, all in your feelings like that, and Sheereen sitting right there. Now, Sheereen taking digs. She gonna say something and said, Faye something or other, and Phaedra came right on through. I said, Team Phaedra for the win, honey. Phaedra said, first of all, my name's not Faye, you bad body bitch. I said, oh. Baby, Sheereen wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Phaedra shut her right on down. I said, shut her right on down. All the girls was giving. Ooh. See, y'all wanted something on Phaedra. There you go. Y'all wanted to activate her. There she go. She activated just as quick, just like old queen. She knows how to do it. I said, okay, Phaedra. And I'm going to laugh because as soon as Sheereen walked up, I said, Miss Thing. And they showing like clippings of back where she basically was, she knew that she was cheating. Well, she knew that Apollo was cheating on Phaedra with her. And this, that, and the other. She was unapologetic about it. And I'm looking at her back then and looking at her now and looking at Phaedra. And I'm like, you do yourself well to be quiet, because I wouldn't even came on the show. She done gained weight. She looked like she done aged. I said, damn, she not no bad looking woman. But when they put her, you know, a side by side will break you down. When they put up what she looked like when she got Apollo versus what she looked like now that she has Apollo. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. Baby, and you looking at Phaedra over there, built like a brick shit house. Built like a brick shit house. Don't look a day older than she did when she came on Real Housewives of Atlanta. How sweet it is, Hattie. Phaedra for the win. Sheereen and Apollo, y'all can pack it on up and get on out of here, Hattie. And y'all know I always liked Apollo. Always liked Apollo. Always thought he was cute and all that good stuff. But baby, you made a misstep with Miss Sheereen. She ain't the shit. I said, oh, come on, Faye. Phaedra, so my name is not Faye. You bad body bitch. I said, oh. Then Sweet Tea ends up getting into it with Heavenly. I'm like, now why is you bothering Heavenly? Well, why? Who invited them anyway? This, that, and the other. And she said, I did. Well, why would you say, oh, you don't ask me no questions. She gonna say something to her and then call Heavenly a bitch. I said, here we go again. Here we go again. Sweet Tea, shut up and mind your business. Shut up and mind your business. So that was a whole mess. Then is the other part of it. This is the part that was so a mess. Like I said, I'm Team Phaedra on this whole situation. Team Phaedra. And then Phaedra left. She caught a private jet and left. Her and Sheik left. I said, that's it. And then, to sweeten it, she did a confessional and said, see, this is what I was talking about. They're that type of bitches. I said, sorry, y'all, but she got y'all. She literally got y'all before, during, and after with that whole situation. Team Faye on that part. She tore y'all's ass up. All of you. All of you. She did. Okay. So King and Gregory. So everything was cool until Gregory started being flippant with King. King was like, you know, what happened last night happened last night. Ain't no biggie. King had told the guys, I thank y'all for, you know, making me feel comfortable in the group, this, that, and the other thing. Everything was fine. Gregory sitting on the beach now, you know, they're going to have their little talk. They was having a little talk and everything was fine, really. Like they both was like, you know, he's like, no disrespect. I wasn't trying to disrespect you. It was just some of the things that she said made me feel a kind of way. And, you know, just kind of got out of hand. And, you know, I apologize. You know, no, he didn't say I apologize. I'm sorry. He said, let's just leave, you know, leave it all. Let it, it was what it was. It was yesterday. And then Gregory did to Gregory, and he was really feeling himself. So that's when he says, you know, because all I really said to her was that she talked too fucking much. And King's light switch when he said, when did you say that? You said that to her? And he's like, yeah, I said that to her. They ran back the tape. Those weren't his exact words, but that was the sentiment, okay? Disrespectful. And so King was like, oh, well, no, that ain't all right. No, we're not just going to leave it be what it was. You need to apologize to her. Okay. So right here is, I was like, I kind of just looked at King and I started to kind of side eye him a little bit. But I said, okay. That was a nice suggestion because we're going to leave it be what it be. And hey, maybe you should apologize to her. But you're not getting ready to tell no grown-ass man what he's getting ready to do. So that was the first, it struck me at first. And I said, okay, but whatever. Ain't no biggie. So that was that. They go on about the business. Later on, when all of that stuff started happening with everybody else was falling out, this is what, because the thing with Heavenly and Sweet Tea got ugly. Like Heavenly fell in the water, big clumsy ass. She fell all in the water and they had to like break them apart. That's what it was getting like heated. So once it got heated, see, because what that happened is all you black folks out there, y'all done rode the boat out, y'all sitting there on the beach, that sun beating down on y'all head, y'all drinking that brown liquor. That's what did happen. Y'all was out there for hours and hours and hours, and that liquor done kicked in, and y'all was getting ready to act a damn fool. And the young people ready to go. Old people, they didn't drink that liquor, and they all mellow and shit, because that's what old people do. They drink liquor, and they be mellow. Young people drink liquor and get wired up, which is exactly what happened. Look at the players. So when all of that breaks out, now King goes over to Gregory. And now you're going to kick the conversation back up because now Quad is around. Now you want to make Gregory apologize to Quad. And it's this conversation back and forth. And Gregory's like, Gregory was trying to, like, he didn't want a whole confrontation with him, but King came across, the way King came across here, I don't have no respect for it. Yes, protect Quad. I don't have a problem with that. Protect Quad, King, at all costs. But goddamn it, King, who are you to be bullying people into what they're going to say? That was some straight up nigga shit, and ain't nobody got time for that. You went straight up like you was in the projects and like you was some, I don't know, some thug. And you're going to make this grown man say, I ain't here for that. I wasn't here for that. I ain't got no respect for that. Yes, do I think you can whoop Gregory's ass? Sure. Sure. And I think that's why you did it. You just going to punk him on his show. You're a guest, brother. You're a guest. But you was going to do your big one. Show pony. So I said, okay. And I ain't saying I don't like King. I still like King. And y'all know I love Quad. But the hell with y'all on this one. It's well, it ain't really Quad. That because Quad was doing whatever Quad was doing. King, you were being a show pony. And it wasn't a good look. It didn't look good at all. You were trying to bully this. Oh, it was bullying. You were trying to bully him. You were telling him from here on out, you talk. If you got something to say, you say it to me. You don't say nothing. Again, if you're saying that's just a rule. If there's an argument, like they're right into it right now, like the whole Heavenly and him and Damon thing. If there's a whole like an issue, we're talking about it, can't fix it, and it gets too loud, then don't even go there with Heavenly anymore. Just talk to Gregory. Gregory talked to Damon, and Damon can get her straightened out or straighten it out. I get all that, but no, you literally was telling him that he is not to speak to Quad at all about nothing. He's to come to you. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who are you? Like, let's just be real. That man parted her legs and bedded her the same way you part her legs and bed her. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? I ain't no respect for that because I would never agree to that. Well, first, I'm not letting nobody talk to me like that. That was crazy to me. That's crazy talk. So no, that didn't look good for King for me. I didn't have no respect for that at all. You didn't get no cool points with me with that at all. You looked crazy. You looked crazy. You sound crazy. And ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then he got so hyped up at the fact that Gregory won't shut up. He's not your child. He got all hyped up because Gregory wouldn't agree to what he was saying. He wouldn't acquiesce to what he was saying. And at that part, I was like, pack King up and send him on about his business. Bye, King. See you. Quad can see you after work. Bye. You ain't wanted here with them ways. Bye. You just became too volatile. We don't need you here. You a bully, right? Somebody don't want to do what you want to do, you gonna beat them up. Really? And then your request is ridiculous. You gonna tell folks around here when they can talk and when they can't talk. Get the fuck out of here, King. Get on out of here. We ain't going. We not going. Not at all. I still like King for Quad, but we ain't going. We ain't going. We not. And he went and listen, when it broke out, he's running. Child, Gregory, I said, Gregory, you ain't ready. He great beat your ass. But did Gregory really deserve that ass whooping? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Nobody let no grown man tell another grown man when you can speak and when you can't speak. Get the hell out of here. That's crazy talk. Anyway, but they was trying to break it all up. And in the midst of that, here come Quad. She running. And she's like, no. Yeah, no is right. Because he wrong. So get over there and get his ass. Because if he get a hold of Gregory, guess what? The wedding will be held up because I promise you he's going to sue. The wedding will be held up because if he get his hands on Gregory, I promise he's going to sue. And if they roll the tape back, you're going to lose. So, that girl, please. Yeah, right. No, go get him, honey. And then Letitia, Sweet Tea, was running too. And Letitia ain't say no, no, no. Letitia was already hot. I said, y'all better get it before it gets started, because this will be the time I think Letitia's going to put her hands on Quad. If that actual altercation were to get going, I believe Miss Letitia would put her hands on Quad, because she was already ready to go. And if a lick is passed, licks get passed. She fought her for it all anyway. So I was like, yeah, child, y'all better hurry up. But that's where they broke out. So I don't know. I'm sure there wasn't the physical altercation didn't get to happen, because we would have heard about it in the blogs. But I promise you, had it gone down, had King got his hands on Gregory, I think Letitia would have got her hands on Quad. And it just would have been ugly. Because then you'd have seen the friendships break out as to who goes where. Because there's some of the ladies that ain't going to let Letitia beat Quad. It ain't getting ready to happen. That ain't happening, Captain. So, yeah, that would have been a whole bit. Like I said, this new energy created, they don't have like an altercation. This was like a melee. This was a melee beginning. That's that new energy. And look, and here's the thing. Mimi's husband, Dr. Mimi, her husband went running when the commotion started. He was running and he said something that I didn't like what he said. If y'all listen real close, he said, oh yeah, because I don't play about that one. You're not going to work well in this group of men either, because what the hell does that mean? I don't play about that one. So what? Because what no men saying nothing to her. It was the women that were arguing. What was you going to do? So again, it's a different type of energy. I'm like, yeah, y'all opened the door for something different. Y'all got something different going on. Pause. And that's all I'm going to say. Pause. I'm going to stop here. And I know I done said a whole bunch of things about a whole lot of things. And I know some people are going to be real upset. I know some of y'all is just kind of like, wait, what? Yeah, it is what it is. I've always told you, I like who I like. But if they end up on the wrong side of it, I'm going to call it out. It ain't personal. It just is what y'all know. I love Quad. But in this instance, Quad and King, and not really Quad, because Quad really ain't do nothing. But again, girl, King belonged to you, so you got to clean up King's mess. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it works. And Phaedra, y'all know I ain't never been no Phaedra fan. But in this instance, the ladies are wrong. They are wrong. And Heavenly, you are crazy to get upset with her for foiling your plan. Sit down. Sit down. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see what y'all have to say. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. And happy Valentine's Day to y'all that I haven't seen. I did do a short video saying happy Valentine's Day. Well, all my ladies who follow me, happy Valentine's Day. And some of the fellas as well. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. Yeah, the weekend, it was a nice weekend. All right, y'all. I'm out. Bye.